Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Life in Eastern Sierra. As you can see from our intro, we have a little development here, a little upgrade. I was going to film this at the dealership, but they had music playing over their PA system, and that would cause a copyright flag from YouTube. So we're back here in Mammoth a couple days later, about a week later. And yeah, if you notice something different here, we have a different truck. So the long story short on this latest adventure was the 2018 Ram 2500 Cummins that you guys have seen in previous videos, you know, from popping dents to the new leveling kit, yada yada yada. Took a dump, about 80,000 miles, I want to say maybe 81,000 miles. The turbo went on that truck, and it's a shame because I love that truck. It was just how I wanted. I did a lot of upgrades to it, but the turbo went, and that whole process of dealing with the manufacturer warranty and given our proximity of where we lived, everything else turned into a nightmare really quick. So yeah, the long story short of it is, threw a turbo, vanes basically seized up, bad actuator too in it, which are all kind of relatively easy fixes. I mean, not too complicated, but deal with the manufacturer warranty. I've called every place from LA to Vegas to Carson City to Reno and places in between. And the best estimate I got on fixing the turbo, replacing it all, was 2 to 3 months. And that's not including, you know, getting it towed there, all that fun stuff, getting rental cars. And just on top of that, you know, living out here and doing all the work I need to do. There's just no way I can go 2 to 3 months without a truck. So they just going through it, like I said, just a nightmare. You have to get reimbursed from the factory and all this stuff. They wanted me to pay for the actuator, which doesn't make any sense because the turbo's covered under the warranty. Why isn't the actuator? The actuator controls the turbo, yada, yada, yada. So if anyone's dealt with car warranties before, factory warranties, know that it's a nightmare. So I spent literally hours on the phone, on wait, on hold, to get nowhere. And yeah, it turned into a nightmare really quick. So I ended up kicking the tires on some new trucks and got a pretty good deal from Carson City Ram. Even with the broken down truck, they gave me a really good deal on trading it in. So I'm not thrilled about having a car payment again, but I didn't have to finance that much money, all things considered, given what they gave me for my truck. And yeah, I upgraded. This is the 2023 Ram 2500 Laramie edition, cold weather package, all that fun stuff. I wasn't too thrilled about the chrome. I'm not a big flashy guy. Anybody who knows me, I'm very simple type of dude. I wear like black t-shirts or red t-shirts, and that's about it. I'm not really color coordinated or flashy. So, but it is what it is. Doesn't look too bad. There's a lot of cool features on this truck that I didn't have before, compared to the Bighorn edition, but I'll go into all that with the, you know, tour that I'll give the truck. I got to go to dump today. So after that, we're going to give this truck a good cleaning inside and out. The kids did got some dirt over the weekend from a trip to the lakes. So yeah, kids are going to make it a mess, but we'll clean it up and then we'll do a review on this truck coming forward. But yeah, like I said, it's, you know, it was a tough decision because I really love my old truck, but at the same time, I know if I were to wait that long to get the turbo replaced, then come middle winter, when my manufacturer warranty was up on the engine, I'm sure the engine would go from there. I read online, you know, internet's pretty divided, 50-50 on when those turbos go, you know, the damage they can do to the engine and the emissions and all that stuff. And people say, no, the Cummins engines are bulletproof, which I believe for the most part. And others are like, nope, once the turbo's gone, you know, you're playing with fire on the engine. Because if the engine goes out, it's going to be, you know, a $10,000 to $15,000 replacement job. So at the end of the day, just weighing my options and all the out-of-pocket expenses I have to carry and hope I would get reimbursed from the factory warranty, you know, is just looking at way more money than it would be just to get a new truck. And on top of that, I didn't have to put anything down. I literally just did everything online. I didn't even test drive this thing. I did everything online. I walked in, handed them my keys, signed some paperwork and some loan docs, and I was literally out of there in an hour and 15 minutes. It was one of the smoothest, easiest transactions I ever did. So fingers crossed, I went and got the extended warranties and everything. So if anything happens to this truck, they have to come and physically pick it up from my garage, from my driveway. And hopefully I won't do it. It's a really beautiful truck. It's got so many bells and whistles on it. It makes me feel so old because I don't even know how to operate half the stuff. It's got the large touchscreen in there like a Tesla. And it's got a lot of cool features I like, some features I don't like. But yeah, we'll go into that on the review video, which I'll hopefully make here in a couple of days. So at any rate, that's it. It is a beautiful morning here in Mammoth. It is August 2nd, I believe, today. And yeah, we're gearing up for a busy weekend at the restaurant. We got Palooza here in Mammoth Lakes. We got some amazing bands coming through. I think Kenny Wayne Shepherd is playing this weekend here. So yeah, we'll have a lot of cool stuff, and hopefully the restaurant will be busy. We got live music, after parties. So if you're in town, as always, our music is free. Usually starts 9, 10 o'clock at night, and we're dubbing this the Booza Palooza After Party Jam. So we got music Friday and Saturday night. We might have a late show on Sunday, and that's to be determined. Hopefully we can work that out. And it's cool. Sometimes we get some really fascinating guests that are playing at the festival to come sit in and jam with the bands that we have playing. So fingers crossed we can get somebody big this year. But regardless, we're going to have a good time. All right, enough of me babbling. I got the dog in the truck. We have to go for a run. It's a beautiful day out here. We're down here at the airport and going to go get a run in with the dog before it gets too hot. All right, guys, more to come. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel, and we'll see you guys next time.